because you always know first.
Yep, now we're live.
We
I
are.
see it. I see it pop up on my corner.
Okay.
We're here. It's August. I said October. It's August. It's our year anniversary of the Mystery Author Chat.
Yes, it is.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so cool.
How time flies when we're having fun doing
Yes,
Mystery Author Chat.
it really does. Honey, come here.
And you're back from seeing me in California.
Yes, that was so much fun. It was so good to see you.
It was so good to see you. Honestly, that was the best day I've had in a while. I was living off that high for probably a week.
Oh, good.
It was just so nice to just hang out with people again and kick back and, oh my God, sweat my balls off. But
Yeah.
it was hot that day, way hotter than I expected it to be. I thought, oh, we're going to be by the water. And
Yeah. No, it was very hot. That's the only bad
Yeah.
thing. But everyone loved you. My family loved you. My partner
Thanks.
Cheryl loved you. We got cute
was
pictures.
We did get good pictures too. Yeah, it was. Thank you for including me in all of that.
Of course.
It's a good time. And your Nana busted her hump, man. She was working from the time I got there till the time.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you.
I know. I was like, you want to sit down with us? But I know she's busy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Heather. Dana.
Hi, everyone. Everyone's kids back to school. Well, some East Coasters don't go back to school until after Labor Day usually, but out here in California, kids are already back to school and they are in school at least to start. I don't think they're going to stay. I don't think it's going to stay. I think they're going to come home again, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Kids are off to college already. That's where Angel is right now. She's sending her kiddo off to college. And so we're all going through these interesting times in our lives, I guess. So
that must be so sad, but bittersweet, I guess. College is great, but sending them away, I don't know. I never had that experience because I went to school so close to my house.
Yeah, I joined the military and took off out of there, and that was it. So I don't really know what my mom went through when I left. I don't know. I mean, I know she was sad. But I just left, and I kind of did it in a shitty way. Actually, I left and I never went back.
Yeah.
I literally never went back. I went back to visit here and there, but I never had any intention of going back there to live or stay. It just not my, I think I knew early on that it was not like where I belonged, that part of the country. I just didn't really, once I came to California, I was like, oh, this is where I belong. This is these are my people. Like I just meshed out here better. So yeah.
When I was down there in California last week, the day that we left, I was packing my stuff and I started sobbing and I was like, oh my gosh, because it's like I'm leaving home, but I actually really missed it over here too. So I guess I'm not 100% a California girl like I thought I was.
Well, I always thought like when I would fly back to Pennsylvania and I would look out of the airplane windows and I would see the town, where I grew up, and we'd be landing and stuff. And I would have that overwhelming sense of coming home. I would still have it for a long time, even though I lived in California, and slowly it went away. So when it stopped, when I would land in Pennsylvania and I didn't feel that anymore, I didn't connect to Pennsylvania anymore. And then I knew, and when I would fly home to San Diego and I would feel the connection there when we would land in San Diego, and I'd be looking out the window, I'd be so excited to see San Diego. And if you've ever flown into San Diego, it is a harrowing approach to the runway. You fly in between the buildings in downtown San Diego, and it's just crazy. But when that started feeling like coming home again, I was like, this is my home now, and I love actually wrote it in one of Mac and Taylor's books about, they land in San Diego and they're driving on Harbor Drive out of the airport, and it is literally my most favorite view of San Diego, because it is like San Diego in the most perfect snapshot, because you get the harbor and you see boats, you see the Navy ships in the distance, you see downtown San Diego, and you can smell the ocean, and it's like all of this San Diego. And I'm like, I get emotional every single time, even before cancer. Every time that is like, welcome home right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like perfect San Diego. So that's when I knew. I'm like, oh, San Diego, I'm home. My Loom Cube went out. Oh, well.
I've never flown into San Diego. I've only flown to LAX and Long Beach. I love flying into Long Beach just because my Nana lives down the street from there and it's so much easier than LAX.
It was really close to the airport there.
Yeah.
I saw how close she was. Did you ever fly out of John Wayne?
Yes.
Oh, shit. It's like taking off in a rocket. The climb is like crazy vertical, but
I forgot about that little airport.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my San Diego public service announcement. I love San Diego. I do. I love San Diego. It's my favorite place in the whole world.
Oh, well, I'm glad you live so close then.
I know. I know. What else you got going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm wearing this beautiful dress that you got me for my birthday.
It's so pretty. I love the print on it.
It's so nice. Thank you so much.
You're
Hi,
welcome.
Christina. Hi, everyone. Okay, so our author is in the waiting room. Oh, Victoria wants to know really quick, where is your favorite place to eat in San Diego? Do you have a favorite place?
I love, so I have like recently been I think one of my crowns just came off.
Oh no.
Yep, it definitely did.
Oh my God.
Well, can you talk amongst yourselves for a second? Hold on.
Yes. Oh no.
It just will take 1 second.
She will be right back. So how's everyone doing? I saw someone said that you're homeschooling, so you don't have to worry about your kids going back on lockdown again. I don't know. I don't have children, but it seems like such a stressful time right now to be a parent. Heather, there is a new release September 7th. Hi, Ames. How are you? I've been messaging you. Let me see. Did you message me again? Thank goodness mine is out of school. Oh, thank you. My kids are back in school, but have to wear masks inside. That must be so hard. Freezing. Oh, you're teaching second grade. 18 students. Wow. I used to teach preschool and sometimes kindergarten because I worked at a private school, so I would have to like sub in there. That seems like forever ago. That was only what, 2015? So 6 years ago. Thank you. These are my favorite glasses. Who would be the best teacher? Let's see, what did you say? You're anticipating them being virtual again? Yeah. You have to wear masks everywhere, I think, don't you? Oh my gosh, 38 in your class? That seems like a lot. I don't remember how many I had in high school, like how many kids were in my class. Oh, Naomi, I'm glad it's not bad. Yeah, I know there's so many different cool masks now. Oh, Ames, me. Thank you. Teaching was fun, but I don't miss it most of the time. The thing that I liked the most was putting the classroom together. So, organizing the classroom, all the fun stuff, putting the bulletin boards up. I loved that. That was so much fun. Healthcare is crazy right now. Yes. Oh, you don't have a mask mandate, Christina. Interesting. Well, I'm just outside of Baltimore, and most places you have to wear a mask. How are you doing?
Not so great, but okay.
You're okay?
All right.
Are you all right? I'm sorry that happened.
Well, here we go.
All
right.
You ready for the author?
Yep.
Okay. Tonight's mystery guest is a USA Today and Wall Street Journal bestselling romance author with 3 slightly wild children. She loves a hockey-addicted husband and is desperately hoping someone invents the coffee IV drip. She was a reader before she was a writer and hopes to always be both. She loves to write about smart-ass alpha heroes who are as good with a quip as they are with their other God-given talents. Her heroines are feisty, fierce, and fantastic. Brainy and brave, these ladies know how to stand on their own 2 feet and knock the bad guys off theirs. Please welcome Avery Flynn.
Oh, my girl. Where is she? Show me your face, Mama.
Where is she?
Avery.
I see she's in the room, but maybe her video's off.
Yeah. There she is. Hi.
Stranger, it's so nice to see you.
How are you?
You know, it's 2021, which is 2020 all over again. Oh my God, I love your glasses, by the way. Those are super.
Aren't those great?
Oh my
she
gosh.
always has a different pair on.
Yes, I love my different glasses.
Those are the most Elton John ones I think you have.
Yeah.
That's
not the first time I've heard that.
Avery, I just had a crown come off while we were waiting to get.
No.
Yeah, it's not off. It's kind of like stuck there because I was eating a Jolly Rancher, and so as soon as this Jolly Rancher melts down far enough, it's gonna fall down. So it's just a little
Ow.
Right
Does
now.
it hurt?
No, because
Okay, good. I'm like, that's all I care about. Does it hurt?
No.
I'm anti-pain.
Oh, and I'm so fearful patient with the dentist. I just had I think if I could just get it to wiggle, it'll come down. I just had oral surgery to have an implant done.
Ooh.
2 weeks ago. I shouldn't be eating Jolly Rancher, just my own dumb fault, but
probably not. But I'm not going to point that out to you.
Yeah, I don't need you nagging me, girl.
How have you been?
Well, life's been a little crazy in my world.
Yeah, it's been a little nuts.
Here we are. We're doing it. What can you do?
Here we are.
I am so happy to see you. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. So, we're just here. I thought we were all going to go do Shameless, but I don't know. Because that's
I don't know if Shameless is going to happen. I'll put it this way. I don't know if Shameless is going to happen with me. So, which I hate because I was so looking forward to it. I would love for their numbers to change, but I am. I don't. Florida's a little spooky right now.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. My son just left this morning to go to Ohio, and then they're driving to Florida. His girlfriend has her whole extended family is there, and
wow.
They're doing a wedding and then coming back, and I told them, you absolutely are quarantining when you get back. I'm sorry. And you can rapid test when you get back into San Diego, and then I'll see you then. I'll leave a card down there for you, and I need to be right back. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nope. You're good.
It came down. The crown, it broke itself.
Oh my goodness. What an eventful
that is just the worst.
I know.
If you are not into the dentist, if the dentist bothers you, that's even no.
Yes,
I would not like that.
I'm totally scared of the dentist, so I feel horrible that this is happening right now for her.
Well, have you ever tried the sedation dentist?
I haven't, but Victoria has.
Yeah, I see. The dentist doesn't bother me, so I am good with that. My thing is massages. I cannot do massages.
Massages?
So, yeah, no.
Really?
So that is me. You'd have to sedate me. But the dentist, I'm fine.
How funny. Oh my goodness.
Hey, better? Yay.
All better.
Katina says you make me want to get rid of my Jolly Ranchers.
Well, it's like I'm Willy Wonka here because, I've got the Gobstoppers, I've got the Jolly Ranchers. If I could stop eating candy.
You're a heart candy girl.
I love candy. And so after the radiation and, it fucks up your teeth. And no one told me that, hello, oncologist, do you want to tell your patients that your teeth are going to be messed up? And so I broke 2 teeth from those Gobstoppers after radiation. And so that's why I'm having the implant done because
oh no,
because it's like it's too far forward. It's like I'm gonna be like, not having teeth.
Well, and that's all of those things you don't think about. Okay, so in my previous life, I worked in-house for an association management company. And the association that I worked with, because I did editorial stuff for them, was dental. So it was dental lab. So I have so much random shit knowledge about teeth. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of the job was they would do these technical articles, and if you can't stand the look of teeth or things like that, it would gross you out, which my husband was like that. So I'd be like, look, because I'm mean.
Yeah.
And but no, it's amazing how integrated your oral health is.
It's everything.
With absolutely everything, which is why it's so mind-boggling that it's like separate insurance-wise and all of that stuff, because it really is. It's hugely impactful, and people think that it's just, oh, I want a pretty smile, and you're like, no,
you can have like a heart attack from a toothache.
Yes, isn't that crazy?
Because I never knew that. To me makes sense. Like, I'm fascinated, and like I would say I was a doctor in a former life, or that was the calling I missed. People always, when we go through these interviews, what job would you have if you weren't a writer? It's like, oh, an accountancy, I do it all day. But actually, other than that, as a doctor, I should have been a doctor, but just because I love it, it fascinates me. But it makes sense because it goes right into your blood, and your blood goes right through your heart. It's like, it's a direct path.
It's crazy.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah, but then
people thought they were going to come on here and
hear about romance. We're talking about bacteria.
We're going to talk about teeth. Go brush your
teeth
the
whole time. We're going to talk about my teeth the whole time. I think people are so sick and tired of hearing about cancer and my tits and all that. This like, oh God, Victoria, shut up already. But
no, everyone loves to hear what's going on with you.
You know what? It's been crazy.
And I always love hearing about tits. So,
and I got mine are good now. They are not down low. They're like up here. I don't wear a bra ever. It's all good. But
isn't that nice? Well, I think I had a friend who got reconstructive surgery, and she's like, I'm symmetrical now. She's like,
well, mine are not, because I had,
excited.
They're not, because I had some other issue go on. Nothing ever goes easy, right? Nothing's ever so. Plus, all my shit happened during COVID, so it was crazyville, but but they're good. I mean, they're up here and they're hard. I don't know. I always thought I wouldn't like that. You get these, you see the boobs that are like stuck up there. I love them like that. I'm like,
but yours are also really new though, so they might like relax a bit.
Yeah.
Did they say that?
No, because they're silicone and they're under the muscle, so they should stay.
So they should stay.
They should stay right in there. Yeah.
And I love that. That's exciting.
They only last 10 years. They have an expiration date on them.
I know. I remember when I first learned that, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed in that.
Yeah.
I was like,
wait, what? And then I'm calculating how old I'll be. I'm like, no, I'm still going to want boobs. So, I'm still going to care. So I'm going to have to get it done again.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It is weird to think, because you would think that it's like forever, but it is most definitely not.
And they actually have serial numbers on them. Not that I can see on the inside, like on the bag, on the implant.
Well, that makes sense, because if you want to be able to like batch trace and all of that stuff.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Just like anything artificial that's put into your body, they need to know what's in you. And so when you get the surgery done, you get like it's like a certificate of authenticity with the Franklin Mint. You get a certificate of your implants, and it has serial numbers. And no,
I
it's
like that.
like, yeah, and these are yours now.
These are yours now. These are your serial numbers. I love that. That's pretty good.
Everyone's saying they don't mind hearing about what's going on with you. Everyone wants the updates. So everyone loves you, Victoria. And also Sarah says you have to massage them to soften them up some. See, so Avery would hate that because Avery said no massages.
Yeah, but I could do it myself. Like if I were to get implants, I could do that. Yeah, no, I am one of those weird people that doesn't like massages. Like it's the part of the reason why I don't go get pedicures and like my nails, I do myself, just simply because like, well, number one, I'm from the Midwest, so I don't know what to do if I'm facing somebody like this close, and am I not supposed to talk to them because they never make eye contact? So I'm always like, I don't know what to do. So that makes it like ratchets up my anxiety. But the massage thing is, because I'm a control freak Virgo. So yeah, I'm never gonna relax.
That's so funny. That's
like
so funny. So you've tried it and it just was a no-go.
Yeah, it's just I've done it before. It's okay. It kind of depends. Like if I am like, I have to be incredibly relaxed to begin with.
You have to be
you know what? The drunk might help, but incredibly relaxed to get in. But it was funny because I've been on deadline pretty much for the past year and a half, 2 years, like constantly. Like one gets done, I turn around, I gotta get another one.
Hasn't COVID is like kicked up everyone's deadline because people are reading so much more. It's like,
right,
we need books. I'm like, I am trying.
I am trying. But so I've been in my chair for so much and haven't gone out and done other stuff. And I actually texted Kim Kincaid and Robin Covington, and I'm like, you guys, my shoulders are so sore, I want a massage. And they're like, oh my God, we're sending vodka. What's wrong?
It's so
kind of funny.
I don't like when you go for a massage and it's almost like the masseuse thinks they have to prove something, like, feel how strong my hands are. Do you feel? And you're like, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Yeah.
Stop it. Like, this is supposed to feel good, not make it worse.
I have no problems crying in public. So that way.
I don't anymore. I used to, but now I just cry all the time.
I would just cry.
Yeah.
Just cry.
Yeah. So
Avery, Christina wants to know, even if it's your significant other, you don't like massages?
My significant other, I married Irish. So that means that there's no emotional touchy-feely or he's not going to sit down and he doesn't like to give massages and I don't like to receive them. So we're kind of perfect together. That's how 21 years of marriage happens. I'm telling you, people.
I would not mind.
Find your yin to your yang.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't mind it, but it always is like, oh, you get that little, I'm like, can you rub my back? He goes, oh. And I'm like, no, I said rub my back. I didn't say do a massage.
You're like, that's all I want.
I just meant rub my back, like literally those words. Like, there's not a hidden meaning there.
No hidden meaning. No.
But it's fun. And it's, I'm not looking that's not a gift horse in the mouth, but I'm lucky to have a husband who wants me still after 28 years of marriage. And
28 years. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Thank you. And the stuff we've been through, and my God.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? We, let's see, we've been together since 97. And we hit 21 years this year. And it is crazy to look at somebody and go, it has been, 2.5 decades since I kissed somebody besides you. And that's really weird. Yeah. Number one. And then also the fact that like, I'll be 47 this year. And I'm like, I've been with you for half of my life.
Well, I've been with you more than I've not been with you.
Yes. And that's really weird to think too. So
or I've spent more time with you than my parents.
Yes.
Well, and for me, way more because I'm older than that. So it's like,
isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that works out? It's funny.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes, I do. We were a workplace romance, and I don't remember seeing him. Or it was newspaper office. I don't remember seeing him my first day. He says he remembers me because I was wearing a short skirt, which sounds like me. And but I remember meeting him at the bar right afterwards, and because it's a newspaper office, so of course everybody goes to the bar afterwards because we really are all, or at least then, we're a bunch of alcoholics in the newspaper industry. So,
my husband was the editor of four weekly newspapers when I met him. It's so funny.
Yeah. So yeah, he could hold it down, and so I remember meeting him, and I remember going home after that, trying to remember absolutely everything I said, because I was trying to figure out how stupid I sounded. And I was like, was I really stupid, or was I just normal stupid? And I was like, oh, I really like this guy. Shit, because normally I don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We were just talking the other day, we were having this long stroll down memory lane. Our son is going to be 21 in November. And our daughter is going to be 25 in October. And so we were just talking about, do you remember the night, like the first night we had sex? I remember it because we like ran away. We went up to LA. He had a buddy up in LA, and I was living with another guy and we were friends, and it was getting to be like, we could not stay just friends anymore. It was just, this wasn't going to just stay this way anymore. And so that guy went out to sea, because I was in the military, and the guy I was living with was in the military, and then I lived with another couple also. So four of us lived in one apartment. San Diego is very expensive.
Yeah.
So but my husband did not live with us, but he was friends, we're all friends.
Yeah.
And, and so we waited literally until my boyfriend at the time he left to go, and he to go out to sea. He was going to like do some exercise. It wasn't the whole 6 months.
It wasn't a whole,
It wasn't the whole 6 month thing, but it was going to be like a month. And I had a bag packed under the bed. And I swear to you, the front door wasn't even closed yet. And I was pulling that bag out.
You were gone.
Yeah, to run off with him and just go spend that weekend in LA. And geez,
now 28 years later.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
And I have said from that very first day, I would have married him that first day. I would have just driven off to Vegas and married him.
There you go.
Because I was young, but I'd been around at that point. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I knew this guy was different.
You had some life under your belt.
And I knew he was different, and I really liked him, so I'm a sucker for love. That's why I write romance. Exactly. I believe in love. I'm living it.
I am I think I like to write romance because, number one, I'm a secret optimist, not a secret optimist because it's pretty open, but I mean, like, I'm a cynical optimist. Like, I'm still going to expect the worst, but I really honestly hope for the best.
Right.
And so that gives an outlet for that. I am an HEA junkie. So that for me, more than anything, is just, that's what gets me. That's what I love. Knowing that it's all going to work out. Yeah. Everything's going to be okay.
Well, I always think that this is contemporary romance. I know they're going to be together at the end. There's hope. Like when you're in that angsty moment, you're like, I can't, and you're like, it's gonna be okay. So you have that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, but you still like, okay, I am continuing down the Pippa Grant rabbit hole, and like it's just one after the other after the other.
I'm huge. I'm like, I can't stop. I can't. Somebody.
I'm a huge binge reader. Yes. And so I'm reading one of the books. It was the pilot, and hold on, because I was reading the next one in the series while I was waiting to come on. So I will give a recommendation here. Okay, hold on. I got to figure out how to do this. I never use my Kindle app except for this. So it is, let's see. That was the last one. Damn it. The Pilot and the Puck Up. And I was at like that, if you read romance, when you're at like the 75% mark that something's going to happen.
Yeah, dark moment is coming. Yeah.
I was seriously so upset. I was like just sitting there going, no, I will not read further. But and it wasn't even like anything, you know, sometimes they're like super over the top, very angsty, like shit blows up. It wasn't even like that. It was such a baby black moment. I loved it. And quite frankly, I think that's all it's all I can take right now, you know. I don't know about you, but like my reading habits change depending on stress levels. So
sometimes I'm like, I can't do this right now. I can't do this, you know.
I can't do a super angsty right now. And I'm an omnivore reader. So like I'll swap between genres and things like that. It always comes back to romance, always, every time. But you know, sometimes I'm like, I can't do the serial killer book today. It's just not gonna happen. You know, I love the serial killer
in the world a little bit more than a serial killer right now. But I mostly stay in romance. I can do some. I like a true story, like a not inspirational, like a devotional thing, but like something
like it gives you that
something that happened to someone and they got through it, you know. But it's always romance. I read one called For Lucy by Jewel E. Ann. Oh my god.
Oh really?
I don't know how I got through it. I don't know how I survived it.
Really?
Well, because
it was like cathartic almost.
Connor Crace narrates it because I listen exclusively, and that's probably what got me through it because I love his voice. But and that's what clued me into the book, because I saw like pull quote that he left somewhere saying this book is killing me, like narrating it is killing me, you know. And I thought, oh my gosh, so for a narrator to say that, you know, how intense is this? And I was just in that frame of mind myself that I needed the pushover. I needed to go into the hole, and oh shit, it was something. But it's so good.
You know what though? Sometimes that feels so good.
It does feel good.
Just to be able to like relieve. You know what? There's a sense of relief with that, I think. Absolutely.
I wonder, I was thinking that after that whole book and thinking, what about us as humans? Why do we do that to ourselves? It is a cathartic thing, but why is there beauty in pain like that? Because it's not pleasure in pain, like a sexual pleasure in pain. That's a beautiful pain. And why does that feel so good?
You know what though? It's true. It really is true that we do that. Now, for me, if I want to really like heave cry, I will watch movies. That for me, more than the book gets me, or the book's too much. I don't know how to explain it. It's safer in movies for some reason, you know. And but yeah, it's a release valve.
Yeah.
I wonder what chemicals your brain lets out, because like with sex, with an orgasm, there are chemicals that your brain releases. So I would think there's got to be something.
I would think it's probably the same ones, but maybe
and
different
it may be
levels of them, like serotonin super high, and there's like a one that's hand in hand with serotonin. Is
that your dopamine?
Megan, is Amy saying one? Serotonin, is it dopamine? No.
I don't know.
No, she's not. But she said, thanks for the recommendation. Her heart's still broken.
Yeah, she that one too. It is such a good story. I'm telling you guys.
Ooh, I'm gonna look into that.
It's called For Lucy, and it's FOR, and then Lucy, the woman's name Lucy, and Jewel E. Ann. So we had remember Pam Godwin was on Megan, and she was talking about Jewel E. Ann. She was really recommending her a lot. That was her favorite author to listen to or read, and I had never read anything by her, but boy, it was outstanding.
Well, I wrote it down. I'm gonna have to read that.
Say it again.
I wrote it down. I'm gonna read that.
It's good.
She's going to cry through the glitter glasses.
Yes.
I think they're gonna fog up.
She's gonna look good doing it, man.
I
love those so much.
The green ones are my favorite.
I'll have to wear those next month.
Where do you get your frames?
Zenny.
Zenny?
Yeah.
Is it like Jenny but Zenny?
Yes, Zenni.
Oh, with an I.
They have, I see my friend Jenny's with an I, so I forget most Jenny's are with a Y, but they have such great deals on frames. That's why I get so many. Because if I was getting them from, like the Target optical place, that's like $200 each pair.
Yeah.
These ones are like 50 or less.
Yeah, that's sorry, we have a lot of people in my house that wear glasses, so I'm always like, oh my God. And I remember as a kid, because there wasn't another choice when I was a kid besides getting them from your eye doctor.
Yeah.
So they were so expensive, and the pure terror that would go through your whole entire soul. And I dropped them.
You lost.
I lost them. I sat on them. Oh my God, the fear of death from my mother.
Well, and the commitment, you have to have the same style, you have to have the same ones for so long.
It was very exciting though. It was like before the new school year. New glasses.
And they didn't have all the different technology where they were flexible, so they could withstand.
Yeah.
Like Ivy had glasses at one point. You could literally just like,
isn't that crazy?
Ball them up.
These young whippersnappers
and not want to have them on, but
they don't know. They don't know the pain.
So I know it builds character to have to suffer once in a while.
There you go. Oh yeah, we had so we just took my oldest to college this week.
Is this the first time?
Yes.
Freshman? How'd you do?
You know what? I cried at weird times leading up to it that I didn't think I would. Like, she is playing lacrosse at her school, so she had like a signing day at her high school, right? And I'm like, big whoop, I don't care. I'm like, awesome, go have fun. And I'm like, this isn't gonna bother me at all. Well, her cross country coach was there, and he's like, you know what, we really like her, she's gonna do so awesome, and she's got drive and all this stuff. And I was like, Coach Porter, I have to go now. So I was about to fall.
Yeah.
Like weird times like that. And then we did really well moving her into the dorm. Because you're moving things into a really small space, into a building with no
time, right?
air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yes. And everybody's arguing. So that was really easy up until we had to say goodbye. And then it was awful.
Is she far from home?
She is. She's in Wisconsin, and we're right outside. We're in Virginia. So it's a plane ride worth of space.
Oh,
she loves that part.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Oh.
Yeah, but we've got 2 more at home, so I get to torture them. But I am the only human chick still in my house, though.
Oh,
so thank God for the dogs, because otherwise I would be the only one with the double X chromosomes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Until my son's girlfriend just moved in with us right in the beginning of COVID. I felt like that. I was always feeling, our daughter is severely disabled. So it was like the boys that she's there, but she doesn't talk. So she wasn't much help during arguments.
Yeah.
She was,
I'm
on my own.
You're like,
Ivy, help me. Yeah. Come on, work with me.
Yep.
So,
yes. And I was informed that I lost my partner for weird pizza on pizza nights. And I'm like, you know what weird pizza is to these people? Supreme. Anything that's not cheese, pepperoni, sausage. Maybe if you're feeling kind of crazy or kooky, there's like Canadian bacon.
Oh, they're guys. They just want meat on it all.
I'm just like, I'm so sad. I'm gonna like be the queen of like small pizzas. I'm like, I'm gonna get my own pizza then.
I think so. I love pizza. I think I could eat it for every meal. If it didn't make me giant, I would eat it for every meal. But
we have Friday night pizza nights at our house.
We
so
when I was growing up, because it was Lent, was in a
Yeah, that definitely is part of has helped with that. But yeah, we've had it for so long now that yeah, if we think about moving it, there's like revolt in the house.
So do you have more than one Virgo? Are you the only Virgo? Because you're sounding like that's a whole house full of, is it so?
It's a very house full of like stubborn people. So yeah, no, I am the only Virgo. Let's see, I'm married to a Libra. Let's see, our oldest is a Sagittarius, because that's the second part of October. Oh, we have a Leo.
The second part of October is Scorpio.
Scorpio, sorry, wrong S. So she's
oh my gosh, Scorpio, and you got a Leo? Wow.
And a Leo.
Virgo.
And wait, when does Capricorn start? Is Capricorn the 20th of December? Or is it, I know it's right around there. I want to say it swaps around the 18th.
Usually the 21st or 22nd, right?
December 22.
Okay, so what is December 20th?
Let's see.
That's what the last.
Not Leo, it's
Sagittarius.
Sag. So we've got a Sagittarius. So that's what we've got. And our Sagittarius is the middle child. So he's so easy. Just let him go play baseball.
Yeah.
That's all he wants to do.
That's his thing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So what are you working on right now, writing wise?
I am actually doing something completely different for me. I'm really excited about. I am writing a paranormal witch rom-com for Berkeley.
I love it.
I am so excited. I've had the absolute most fun writing it. I love doing contemporary romance.
Well, and your humor is always so fun to read.
Oh, thank you.
That in with witches, you know.
Yeah. So, and I've seen the cover, and I literally did this. So, and it's green, which is my favorite color. So I was super excited about that too.
I had a similar reaction to a cover this week, but not in a positive way.
Oh no.
You know how that goes. You've had those too. But anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to.
It's like, yeah, it's you try and find something.
Yeah. Look at the color. It's so nice. But anyway, yeah, I'm teasing kind of, but yeah, you know.
Yeah. And it's a rectangle and it fits on the cover. That's very good.
It's always a process. It literally, and I'm being serious now. It's always a process.
It is. It is.
I'm very lucky that I have a team that works with me. So, because I really despise cover this part of the process. I've always disliked doing the covers, always, since day one with Angel and Secrets of Stone. I've always disliked it. Always.
Well, I think it's hard because I think it's hard
sometimes in my head and I can't let it go, and I just get so worked up.
Yeah. So I think there's that part of it. I think it's also hard to communicate something that is so not solid. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm trying to go for this vibe, and unless you've got a great relationship with somebody, they may not. They may not. People have different definitions of it. And then I love graphic designers and have been super lucky to work with phenomenal graphic designers. But graphic designers speak a different language than authors do, and so being able to sort of like build that relationship so you can use the same language, or to find somebody who's a graphic designer that speaks author is amazing. I mean, those are those people where you're like, I will have your babies, just don't ever leave. Yeah.
Or you think, well, what do you mean you can't do that?
Yeah.
That's where I like, because I think everything must be possible.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I can't understand. No.
I think it can be difficult if you've got something firm in your head. For sure.
It's frustrating. Yeah, it is definitely my least favorite part of the whole process.
I think it's been so long since I've had to do a cover that didn't just sort of like appear in my inbox and say, hey, do you like this?
That's how it went. And I said, no, I don't. Yeah.
And you've got to be able to have that too, because you've got to be able to sell the product.
Yeah. It's hard because I know we all like to say, don't judge a book by its cover, but we all do it. That's exactly what we do.
Oh, I have definitely bought books, but wait, hold on. I'll give you an example. Hold on. It's right here. Peeking over.
I think I have that same white chair in my office at home.
I love it. Look at that cover.
Look at that. It's my eyes are all over. I can't find one place to stop. It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. So this is, I don't know if it's Zoraida Cordova, but she wrote the Mexican Gothic.
Oh.
As well. And this is such a beautiful cover that like I got my little book of the month choices and I went, that one.
Yeah, wow.
I don't care what it's about.
Yeah.
I want that one.
You know, look at it.
It is just absolutely beautiful. So yeah. But yes. And she's super cute herself. Look at her cute hair.
Oh yeah, look at her. Wait, that picture almost looks like it's a living picture. Just looking at it.
Did little Harry Potter.
Megan, did it look like it was moving? I don't know.
So funny.
Eating mushrooms.
But yes, covers sell books is the short version of that answer. Agree. Hard agree. Firm agree.
Okay, we're already been on for 50 minutes and we have some questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Avery, there's a lot of people who are saying, we're new to you. Where should we start?
Let's see. Well, I have written all sorts of stuff. If you like rom-com type stuff, I write hot rom-coms, and they are not angsty at all, and they're rom-coms. So I would start you off with Butterface, which is actually free right now. Ooh. And the digital is free right now until like the end of the month. So you can grab that. That's a great place to start. So we've got that. If you like explosions and gunfire with your sexy banter and snarky humor, I would go with my B Squad series. So that's like Bang and Brazen, stuff like that. I also have a romantic suspense series. It's Killer Style series, and they're getting ready to put Killer Temptation, which is the first book in that series, in Kindle Unlimited. I don't know when that's going to start, but it should be soon. So you can add that to like a wish list or something. And then if you like funny women's fiction, I had a book called Back in the Burbs that I wrote with Tracy Wolf. And that came out this year, and that's really fun. And speaking of covers, the cover is phenomenal. So in the book, she's stuck in suburban hell basically, and she mows because she's been fighting with her HOA the whole time about the length of her grass. So she mows SOS into the grass, which was hilarious. And then I get the cover, and it's on the cover. She's literally laying by the mower, and it's SOS is carved. Nice. I'm like, I love you for even thinking of doing that. So yeah, so that would be sort of, if you want to start, here's where I'd kind of send you.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you.
Something for everybody.
How do you ladies feel about book talk and influencers that are recommending books today?
Oh, TikTok. I didn't know what you were saying. I thought you were saying.
So book talk is like the books corner of TikTok.
Yeah. I love TikTok. I think book talk is super fun. I actually ended up on, let's see, what am I on currently? I think I'm on Tattoo Talk and Home Improvement Talk and Home Inspector TikTok, which is really interesting. They show you all like the crazy shit that they see when they go and inspect a home. So it's like cheap reality TV. I'm like all for it. I do follow some book talk folks, and I don't have any issue with it. It seems like it can be another corner of drama, but I think that's bookland.
So, that's human nature. Yeah. So
are you on TikTok?
I have a TikTok profile. I have not.
Profile.
What is it called? That I don't know.
I
Is
don't
that not
know.
it? I don't know.
I'm old. Yeah.
No, I'm older than you. I've never made a TikTok thing. Megan and then Faith and Amy do all of my social media stuff. Between the three of them, they do all the different things. So I show up when they need me to be somewhere to look cute, but I don't do that stuff because it's not something that I really, have time to be learning and getting in on that. So
yeah,
I want to be taking advantage of all that stuff, but it's not something that I put time into learning about.
I get you. I think you have to focus like what you like. Like I have profiles. I maintain profiles across the different social media channels, but like, no offense, because I know this is streaming on Facebook, but I hate Facebook with fire of 1,000 suns.
Yeah.
So I if I have a reader group on Facebook and I love them, and that's who I go hang out with. I go hang out with my Flynn bots.
Right.
And otherwise, Facebook doesn't exist for me. Yeah. It's so funny. That and like the Racy Reads party room.
Yeah.
And my page. And otherwise, I'm like, I don't go on the news feed. I don't do any of the other crap.
No. I don't even have television in my house.
God, that hurt me physically.
I have never logged into Netflix in my life. It's not something that interests me. It's not. I'd rather read a book. And I work so much because I have a full-time job. So when I get home from work, I have to write, and so it's like, and then when I'm not doing that, I fall into bed like a tree in the woods.
Everyone's freaking out that you don't have TV. They're like, whoa, I would die without a TV. What?
I have TV. Count me as everybody.
We have televisions in our house. They're like furniture. They sit there. You know what I mean? I don't even have cable boxes. I have. We used to have Direct TV. Those stupid dishes out on the slope. And they're all grown over. We
stream everything. I'm sorry. I love
like
TV.
The wilderness, and so I can't stream anything. My internet is so bad, and so. It's gotten a little better recently, but that's why I come down to my office to do this, because I can't live stream anything from my house.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like I'm not a prepper. It sounds like I am, but I'm not.
Let's start that rumor. That rumor on Book Talk. Victoria Blue, prepper.
Do it.
Prepper without a TV.
She lives in a bunker.
They don't let her out. They don't let her out of the book.
So funny.
Victoria, what is your favorite book in the Sharks series? Do you have one?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. It might be the one that's with Scott right now, being edited. And if not, oh gosh.
I do this too.
It's either Grant's Heat or Blaze. Oh, I don't know. How do you pick?
It's no, because are you a mood reader? I am a mood reader. So for me, whatever my favorite is always depends on what my mood is.
I feel like I literally pour parts of my guts into these books, and those three that I just talked about, that was cancer time, and so my guts are in those books, and so forever, for the rest of my life, those will be so special, forever, because I remember writing Grant's Heat and getting that fucking call from that doctor.
Ugh.
And so it's like it'll be there forever.
It imprints. Life imprints on your books. Absolutely, 100%.
But it made the book better because it's so emotional. That book is so emotional, and so to constantly be digging in that well, and
there you go.
Yeah, so use it. And Angel kept saying, use it. And I'm like, you're so mean.
All right, for both of you, Dana wants to know, what is your favorite book as a reader?
Sinner by Sierra Simone.
Oh.
Currently, I mean, that's my, I love that.
I don't have a favorite because I am such a mood person, number one. And number two, I'm the asshole that walks into the bookstore and says, I want that one book with the guy and he's doing the thing on the cover. And I think it's yellow, but it might be orange.
And the girl goes, oh, I
know
that one. Hang on one second. And she gives it to you.
Yes. And she also poisons you because you're so obnoxious, but she doesn't. So I am number one a mood reader, and number two, I am shit at remembering names of books or anything else. But if somebody brings it up, I'll be like, oh, I love that one.
Have you ever been in a reader group though, and someone will do that? Does anybody know that story? And
somebody does. And I love those people. I know. You need one of those people in your reader friend group. You need at least one of those people that is like a little trap. We used to, back in the Romantic Times days, the RT days, we would play like a romance trivia. And I was like, if I knew an answer, it was a fucking miracle. But everybody else.
That one that we did that you hosted.
Oh my God.
It was like,
that was so much fun though.
I know, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I ate for fucking breakfast. And then you remember one
and you're like, yes.
I didn't even know the answers to my own. Shit.
That's always embarrassing when that happens.
Right. Oh, that was such a good time though. It was such a good time.
Oh, I know. I miss getting to see everybody.
I do. I miss it. I always looked forward to those. It was like getting out with the girls, you know?
Yeah. Oh, basically, that's why the bars were never prepared. They're like, oh, it's book people. It'll be fine. And you're like,
oh, poor you.
Yes.
Sweet by like day child. 2.5, the bar people were like, oh shit, how long are they gonna be here?
Yeah. They always look like they got run over by a truck. No.
Okay, for both of you, what is your favorite part about being an author?
I don't know. Hanging out with the girls like that is pretty good.
That is pretty good. I will honestly say, for me, it is really, really fun to type the end, even though we don't actually type it. At least I don't, but in my head I do. I love finishing a story because I think being in the deep in the woods of writing a story is always like a little bit of, oh my God, I love this, and oh my God, this is shit mixed together.
I hate that part. I really do.
So getting to that end always feels like, you know what? I
did it.
I did it. So that is always such a good feeling, even though you got changes, but you got the whole thing down, and that's that feeling of accomplishment is really nice.
Usually by the end, I hate that book so much. I just don't
set it on fire.
Yeah, I don't want. It's that fucking book. Every time the words come out of my mouth, it has F in front of it every time. And so,
well, can you go back and reread your books?
Yes.
Like I know people that can do that. You can.
I love my own books, and then I feel like, am I an asshole because I love this book?
I need you to teach me your ways, because I to this day am like, all I will see is like all of the things that I could have done better. I'm so negative about my own books.
I definitely can do that, but I know, I don't know. I just see like, I know the place the story was coming from. Like I really get into like, I try to get these like deep emotional things happening, like where it's digging from. And do you know, like, this is my goal, and I try it like in every story, when you're reading, and whether it's that sexy moment or that gut moment where you really feel that physical thing happen, and you're like, I'm like looking for that through it. Where is it? Where it's almost like you're scanning, where's it gonna drop in? And when you find that, for me as an author, when it drops in, you're like, yes. It just happened.
You know.
Yes.
It's like when you just start crying while you're writing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, all right. So I'm in the good place.
Yep. And so
I'm bawling. Yeah. I haven't showered in 2 days, but I'm in the good place.
Showers, but saving water. We drought in California. You know, the so
I like
then
how you look at that.
Every time I read that again, I'm like, yeah, I did that.
You get to go back there.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
like
That's
I
a great
need to
perspective.
know that I can do it.
That is a great perspective way to look at it. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
There you go.
What is your favorite way to unwind after you finish a book?
I, unlike Victoria, will go sit my ass on the couch. I will turn on my TV.
Yeah.
No,
I
I need to let my brain unwind. So anything that will help let my brain unwind it. I love movies. I love movies like nobody's business. So I'll go watch movies, or I will go shoe shopping, if I can. That obviously stuff has been curtailed on that stuff.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah. So something like that is, or even honestly, I mean, a day off is a miracle of nature. So I would say, even just taking a day off to read, or, whatever it may be, to actually finish doing that thing you half-assed.
That's what exactly.
Yeah.
Catching up on the things, which sounds like really doing more work. That's what you want to do, but it is.
Yeah, but it feels so good to have it off your plate.
Yes, that stuff
You're
that's
like, it's off my plate.
Piling up behind you, that's caving in now on you because you keep putting it off because you're on deadline, and it's growing, the pile's growing, you can feel the weight of it on you. Yeah. And so it's like, oh, okay, because how many times do you say, when I'm not on deadline, I am going to oil these kitchen cabinets, or whatever it is. So
I'm going to take the dishes out of the cabinets and I'm going to wipe them down, really deep clean them.
This week, because we needed groceries so badly, and I just was not getting them because the older kids were going on vacation and I was on deadline. And so I'm like, y'all are on your own. You just eat whatever you can find, and I don't care what it is. And so I spent $555 at the grocery store.
Ouch.
Because we needed everything. I needed maple syrup.
Yeah, we've done that. Those are those horrible days when you've got to buy dog food and laundry stuff and all your paper products. It's like one of those.
I didn't need was meat. Because if I had needed meat on top of all of that, I would have been in the $700 range.
Okay, sorry. I know this is completely off topic, and I'm sorry to bitch about this to your folks, but I went to go buy hamburger meat, and it was $10 a pound.
Whoa.
Yes, like from Publix. I am like, are you kidding? I could not believe that. So I don't know if it was like a glitch on Instacart, but we ended up with ground pork, and my people were like, what in the hell is this? And I'm like, it's not $10 a pound. That's what that is.
Shut up. Yeah. I don't know.
It was crazy how much
I felt bad for my Instacart guy because he had to give me all that $555 worth of, and he looked like
God bless the Instacart people.
I love them. He looked like he was 15 on his profile picture, and I kept joking with my people in my house that he had to have his mom drive him, because he doesn't have a driver's license. He literally looked like he was 15. It was like, this poor kid. And so, they're always texting you about substitutions and stuff. And his final message on the text was, I think I did a really good job. And he's giving himself a report. I'm like, this kid wants more than the $35 tip I already gave him. Like, back down, Junior. Like, enough. Like, crazy. Like, don't they make an hourly wage already? Like, it was so funny. He was like, giving himself props. I think I did a really good job, and I found all the items you wanted. And I'm like,
you know what? It's like,
but
you got to self promo these days,
right?
You got to self promo these days, no matter where you're at.
He did do a really good job, actually. So
I would appreciate.
It was
that,
hilarious. I did a really good job.
Really good job.
Yes, you did, Junior. You did good. Oh.
Okay, it's already after 7, so let's do another question, and then we will talk about giveaways.
All right.
The time flies when you're having fun. Everyone's saying how much they love this live, and they love your sense of humor. So, Okay, I really like this question. Jessica asked, if you could pick one of your books to be turned into a movie, which would you pick?
Ooh, I want to know, which one are you gonna pick?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think this series would be hard to jam into one movie because they're long series. So I think I would probably do City
I think
Hall.
that just means a premium level network television show. So I think that's just what that means.
I think I would
that
do
just
City
means
Hall.
like a 10 season long TV show.
Yeah. I would love to see I think Secrets of Stone would make a great
Ooh, that's a good choice.
TV series. But if I did a movie, I think City Hall would be a fun movie, but it's very dirty. So I don't know, it'd be a porn maybe. But can we take a minute, if you all haven't heard, Therese Plummer was in a very bad car accident. If you didn't see that on
Oh my
Facebook.
goodness.
She's the narrator that narrated Misadventures at City Hall. She's
no.
incredibly talented, and she's an actress, like a theater actress as well. I saw it June 11th, I guess. She was in a head-on collision, a drunk driver hit her, and the vehicles burst into flames. I mean, it is unreal.
Holy crap.
I guess people pulled her out of the car. There is a GoFundMe on, we'll find it and put it up on Victoria's Secret. But she had to have the downstairs of her house like done, for a wheelchair and a bathroom done and all this stuff. So they're looking to raise like $125,000. But they've raised $85,000 already. So,
that's amazing. And that's so good. What a scary, scary thing. Like something like that can just change your whole life.
Yeah, in seconds. So
I had not heard about that. That's so terrible.
That was a downer there, but because she is the phenomenal narrator for City Hall, and I saw that and broke my heart. But of course, the narrator community is rallying around her, and I saw it,
which is amazing.
But she's recovering. She's at home. She was in, I think she had like 4 or 5 reconstruction surgeries, and then she just came home on like August 14th, and the accident happened June 11th. So she was in the hospital for 2 months.
For a long time.
Yeah, she's in the hospital, and then she was in a rehab facility. So she's happy to be.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So just very grateful to be alive. Whoever pulled her out of that vehicle saved her life, because it both burst into flames, which is so unusual for this day.
It really is. I mean, that happens in the movies and stuff, but that's very unusual.
The gas tank is in the back, so the amount of fuel up there is so small.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything in production for TV or film?
You're
not allowed to talk about that.
I have nibbles at this point, but nothing more than nibbles. Nibbles don't mean anything. I would say if I was going to do something, I would actually do my Sweet Salvation Brewery series. And that it's small town, but very not Hallmark. Very not Hallmark.
No.
It would not pass the censors. But it's these 3 sisters who were triplets, and they were like the shame of the town. And like the absolute, like the bad news family of town, and they left and they came back and they inherited this brewery that's falling down, so they end up turning it back around. So I think, and over the course of 3 books, I think that would be a fun one. There's a lot of great characters in that, and it would be fun. So I would go with that. Beer and dudes and boobs.
Do people always ask?
I couldn't think of a third B word. I'm sorry.
Do people always ask you if you use real people in your life to inspire you for your characters?
Occasionally I will get asked that. I don't do it for characters, but like weird random things that people do will make in. So it's like that weird quirks, like the people that run out of gas.
Yeah.
Like consistently. That's gonna make its way into a story someday. The person that's like, oh my God, I was getting on the airplane and I tripped right in the middle of like the big walkway thing, and my bag went flying and it popped open and a dildo went out.
Yes.
You know, something
Yes.
like that. I'm
Yeah.
going to find a way to put that in
Yeah.
the book because that's too good not to.
I'm
So,
sure that
yeah.
happened.
That's got to have happened to somebody.
Or
I'm so sorry for whoever you are, but laughing.
I feel like this happened, like somebody was telling me or something, they heard it, maybe it was just a joke, like vibrator going off in the luggage, like on the.
Oh no, that has happened. That has happened. People go putting stuff through TSA and things. Oh my God. So we flew up to drop off our oldest at college. And sorry, I'm gonna gross everyone out. So I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time.
Go.
So saying TSA made me think of it. I forgot my airport socks. I had to stand in 2 large airports barefoot in the line. I was grossed out. I'm from the country, okay? And I still was like, oh my God, this is too much.
I don't know. I think I would have been in the store in the airport then, buying the socks in the bathroom. I don't know.
Oh my God, it was so crazy. We flew out and flew back in the same day. So it was like our whole day was like 23 hours. It was obnoxious.
No wonder y'all were arguing.
Yeah, of course we were. Well,
and you were stressed and tired and
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
So sorry for grossing everybody out.
No, that
remember your airport socks. Maybe that'll end up in a book someday. For heroin without airport socks.
My husband and I flew to Kauai, and these people had their fucking feet on the back of the,
No.
We were in first class, and I'm like, get your fucking feet down. I mean,
no, you should be allowed to stab them with a pen.
They were bare feet. Do you know what I'm saying? They were bare, dirty, nasty, bare feet. That's what made me think of it. Like, like thinking airport bare feet. Like, why?
I get mad when people lean their seat back. You know, because I'm really short, but my husband is 6'3", so somebody leans their chair back and his knees, you like see him go.
Right.
So I get really mad when people do that. So somebody's feet on my thing would make me lose it. Poor Megan. We're like herding cats, Megan. You got to.
She deals with me all the time. She knows what this is.
Children.
It's all.
Well, are we ready to talk about giveaways?
Let's do it.
All right. What are we giving away today?
All right. You want me to hold up mine?
Yeah.
I was looking when
I got you guys something sexy because it's Victoria.
Ooh, I like that.
So this is a bantry, romantic, suspense, sexy, twisty, turny romance. And it's called Dangerous Kiss.
Oh my God, if I threw my head back like that, I would never be able to move.
Yeah. Even I would get a massage after this.
My neck is locked in this position.
In this position forever, but it's that good. So I am giving away a signed copy of this.
All right.
Dangerous Kiss.
Go. Are you going to pick, or do you want to see what I have?
I want to see what you have, and I'm going to let Megan pick my winner.
I have 2 copies of a book that's not out yet.
Woo!
September 7th. Grants, please. I have 2.
Yay. Look at that. I love it.
Awesome. Okay, so Amy and I have been chatting during this, and she always helps with picking the winners. So let's do Heather and Jessica for Victoria.
Ooh.
And Sarah for Avery.
All right.
So we will be in touch. Amy or I will message you.
All right.
And then we'll give Avery the address so you can ship that out. Thank you so much for that, Avery.
Oh, it's fun.
And Victoria with your books that aren't even out yet. That's so exciting. And I got my copy when I saw you. So thank you so much. I'm so happy.
You're welcome. I don't know if you need it signed, but I don't think I signed it.
You didn't sign it. I opened it up when I got in the airplane and I was like, she
thought
didn't
that.
sign it.
When I left, I'm like, I don't think I signed it.
Slighted. Oh my goodness, that's
You know what?
unforgivable.
That's just so you come back.
I know.
So Megan is obviously my PA, and she lived out here in Southern California, and then she fucking moved away. Now she lives all the way across country. So
Someone was asking because I said it's already 7, and someone said, "Oh, it's only 7 your time. It's 10 my time."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you're right. It is 10:16 my time because I leave my laptop in Pacific time because I work, for you, and you're in Pacific time. So I leave my laptop in Los Angeles time. So I forget that it's late here. It's 10:16 here.
Yeah, it's only 7:16 here.
Well, yeah, I'm on the 10 o'clock side here as well.
You guys, thank you for coming. I know it's late at night, but we try to spread
Thank
it
you
out.
for having me.
I'm
love
so
getting to
happy
see your face again.
It's so nice to see you. I would really like to connect with Miss Kincaid too.
Yes, absolutely. She has had a crazy year. She bought a house during COVID and moved like 3 houses down from her current house. So when you do connect with her, make fun of her for that.
Was she always like coveting that house or something like?
Yes, it was like the house in the neighborhood.
Well,
so every neighborhood's got one.
Yeah.
Every neighborhood's got that house that you're like, oh, I love that house.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now it's her house.
Her house is amazing. It's very awesome.
Nice.
I like it.
And her doggy has like a cast on his leg.
Yes, he broke his leg and then he tried to chew it off.
Oh.
So yeah.
See,
Olive is a handful. Olive is a handful.
Oh my God. I saw he was like in this whole like bed. He was like like a
high
velvet
dog with the
settee
leg
out
break.
on
That's
the lawn.
all
I'm
you
like,
need to say.
what is happening at this house? Like it's funny. It's like a photo op,
Yeah, pretty much.
Every time. Okay. So,
well, thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you sometime soon.
I know. Will you be at Shameless if it happens?
At this point in time, yes, but I just have to watch the cases and some of the stuff because we've got 2 young ones that still aren't vaccinated. So
I have a severely disabled with an autoimmune disorder. So
you're like same thing.
We'll see.
Yeah, you gotta kind of watch.
I'm vaccinated, but I can carry it home to her. So we got to just see what happens.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
Well, stay safe, everybody. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.